to headlines. The online conference with 63 locations nationwide on the organization of the high school graduation exam 2025. The trial operation for the party and government agencies at a commune level following the administrative unit arrangement. The meeting with representatives of news agencies and newspapers of 3 localities, Cần Thơ City, Sóc Trăng and Hậu Giang, on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of Vietnam Revolutionary Press, June 21st. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On the afternoon of June 19th, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chaired an online conference with 63 locations nationwide on the organization of the high school graduation exam 2025. The high school graduation exam 2025 will take place on June 25th, 26th, and 27th, 2025, of which June 26th and 27th are the official exam dates. 1,165,289 candidates are registering for the exam. Of these, 1,138,579 candidates will take the exam under the 2018 General Education Program. More than 26,700 candidates will take the exam under the 2006 program. 2,493 exam sites with 50,039 exam rooms will be set up across the country. This is the largest exam ever. It is expected that about 200,000 employees will be mobilized to participate in the exam organization. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính directed the education sector and localities to actively prepare for the exam, develop plans suitable to local characteristics, and have backup plans in case of unexpected situations. The Ministry of Education and Training is in charge of building a test bank to ensure the transition from knowledge training to promoting students' abilities, proactively coordinated with police to train exam invigilators to prevent negative use of high technology. The Ministry of Health is in charge of developing an environmental sanitation plan and preparing forces to be on duty at the exam sites. Hồ Chí Minh Communist Youth Union and the Women's Union at all levels will participate in supporting candidates, especially candidates with difficulties in eating, drinking, and traveling. On June 19th morning, the new Chương commune organized a trial operation for the party and government agencies at a commune level following the administrative unit arrangement. The event was attended by Chairman of the People's Committee of Cần Thơ City, Chương. On the same morning, the wards of Long Tuyền, Trường Long, and Hưng Phú also conducted trial operations for the new party and government agencies. The content of the trial operation, according to the 2-level local government model, includes organizing meetings of executive committee, standing committee of the commune party committee, the first session of the commune people's council, the first session of the commune people's committee, and organizing the operation of the public administration service center. After monitoring the trial operation contents, Comrade Chương acknowledged the proactiveness, positivity and urgency of the locality and related units in the preparation and organization of the trial operation. The chairman requested that, based on the experience in Chương commune, remaining localities need to continue to review and perfect the content, order of the meeting, and the organization method must be concise, scientific, but still complete, solemn, and ensure unity and synchronization when operating. Continue to pay attention to investing in facilities, ensuring favorable working conditions for commune-level agencies after the merger, while effectively serving the needs of people when coming to do procedures aiming for the highest goal of the people's satisfaction. Also on June 19th morning, the Party Committee of the Political Academy of Region No. 4 held the 5th Congress 2025-2030 term. In 2020-2025 term, the Party Committee of the Political Academy of Region No. 4 achieved and exceeded the targets set out in the resolution. In particular, the assigned targets were well completed. The quality of training and fostering was increasingly improved. Training of classes of leaders and managers of localities were inspected. The number of qualities of scientific research topics were increasing. Professional meeting practical requirements, actively supporting local political schools in performing scientific research tasks, building level 1 standards. The breakthrough tasks achieved high results, contributing to the successful completion of political tasks and affirming the prestige and position of the Academy in the Mekong Delta region towards new development goals after 20 years of establishment. On June 18th afternoon, the Open Work Committee under Cần Thơ City People's Council met to verify statements and draft resolutions to be submitted at the 21st special session of the 10th City People's Council 2021-2026 term. In the meeting, delegates discussed and contributed ideas to complete the draft resolution on the approval of the Housing Development Program of Cần Thơ City until 2030. Delegates said that the issuance of the Housing Development Program of Cần Thơ City until 2030 is very necessary and must be consistent with current legal regulations. In addition, delegates also requested the Department of Construction and related units to review the demand for public housing to promptly meet the demand after the merger of administrative units. And the meeting advising agencies received delegates' opinions to supplement and complete the content of the draft resolution to be submitted to the City People's Council for consideration and approval at the next session. On June 18th afternoon, Vietnam Social Security Region Number 30 held a meeting with representatives of news agencies and newspapers of 3 localities, Cần Thơ City, Sóc Trăng, and Hậu Giang provinces, on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of Vietnam Revolutionary Press, June 21st. In the meeting, leaders of Vietnam Social Security Region Number 30 sent their best wishes to the press in the 3 localities. With many rich, diverse, and well-oriented forms of propaganda, the press agencies in Cần Thơ City, Hậu Giang, and Sóc Trăng provinces have promptly informed new points of the law on social insurance and the law on health insurance, meeting the people's need for information access, significantly contributing to the development of the subjects participating in social insurance, health insurance, and unemployment insurance in the 3 localities in the past time. This is also an opportunity to further tighten and strengthen the coordination between the social insurance sector and the press agencies. Cần Thơ City Patriotic Month Solidarity Association on June 18th afternoon reviewed activities in the first 6 months of 2025. Over the past 6 months, the association has coordinated with local authorities at all levels to disseminate policies and guidelines of the party and laws of the state on ethnic and religious affairs to monks, nuns, pagoda management boards, and prestigious people among the Khmer ethnic group. The association is also always focused on taking care of the economic development of ethnic groups through providing capital and technical support, providing livelihoods, building solidarity houses, and giving gifts on holidays. Along with that, it always creates conditions for Khmer people to maintain and promote their traditional cultural values. In addition, the association also coordinates to organize the grand inauguration ceremony of the Khmer Student Buddhist Academy, opening summer Khmer language classes for Khmer children in the area. Previously, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism of Cần Thơ City held a ceremony to present 2 sets of traditional musical instruments to Cần Thơ City Patriotic Month Solidarity Association, including 1 orchestral percussion, also known as the 5-tone orchestra, and 1 string orchestra with a value of nearly 260 million Vietnam dong from the Cultural Career Fund. The presentation of these 2 sets of traditional musical instruments is of great significance to the association in general and the Khmer people in particular, contributing to the preservation of the traditional cultural values of the Khmer people. Keep updated with the forecast. Don't wrap up this edition of Continues. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, Kênh TV.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.